Hello and welcome to a review by Legomations. The Legomations account is one that's new on YouTube and will be making many stop motions, but also will be making reviews for many things like Bionicle Legos and Lego Castle or Lego City, anything really. Reviews and stop motions will be coming later this year and so on. Now, I want to mention before I do my first review I've ever done of Bionicle Toa Tahu Mistika, I just want to say that I'm basing them on Knick-Knack 118's reviews because I really enjoy his reviews and I hope he makes some soon. So don't think I'm trying to copy him or anything. I just really appreciate his reviews and I hope he makes some more. So I'll keep making more just like him and I hope you'll enjoy them. So, with that said, let's start our review of Bionicle Toa Tahu Mistika. Now, different from the others, lately since all the Bionicle canisters, all of them have been that same kind of size. They've been the oval shape and not those round circles, which they've done for all the others. Now, I want to mention that the Mistika this year, some people may not like them. Some people say that they kind of just stuck to the prototypes, and well, I kind of agree and kind of don't, because they are supposed to be in a swamp and they're not supposed to be the coolest looking things or the most armored things, but yeah, that's just what Lego did and you'll have to deal with it. So first off, here we have Tahu, of course, and it looks like he's, in battle, and got all of his new weapons and armor and these cool jets. Of course, he is a Mistika, and they're supposed to be flying, same as the Fantaka. And the lid is very interesting. I found it interesting when I saw, first off, it's the Ignika, the Kanohi Ignika, the Mask of Life, and it has you can see the little man resembled in it a lot more, which I think is Matanui, but you can think whoever you think it is, but I think that's what it is. And on one side, I don't know if you can see here, we'll zoom in here, the mask is totally ruined, and there's all these circles and scratches, and then on the other side, which is the front of the canister of the Toa, you see the mask and it's perfectly clean, like it's brand new. Now, on all the Makuta Mistika, their front is this, so maybe it's just, evil and good, I don't know. So the pieces, there are 73 pieces, and pretty much everything else you'd have on the regular box, all the information about 3-year-olds and Lego. Now on the back, there, you put the Matoran on just like they showed on the others, and then it also shows how to use the 9-rug Ghost Blaster, how to shoot it, and how to put Tahu inside the canister. Then of course the bio code, HTU9818. Yeah. And they don't do much except show you a kind of not really a video, but then you've got all the other Mistika, the Makuta and Toa, which I will be reviewing later. And then the side where they've got a sort of, like they did with the Voyanui, they have kind of a map, or really a stalactite, from Cardanui. And then Bionicle. Now, before I start building it, I just want to mention that I really like, for the final year of Bionicle, which I think it is, I really like the comeback of the old Toa, Tahu, Gali, Kopaka, Liwa, Onua, Pohatu. Really like the comeback of all of them. As for one of the last years of Bionicle, it just makes it a lot more interesting and a lot more fun. Of course, they look a lot different. I don't think there's any resemblance, but we'll go over that later. So now we're going to take it back here where, now we'll open the lid, because we don't just buy the set for what's on the outside, we want to see what's inside. Very hard lid to open. Okay. So, you've taken it home, opened the lid, ducked out the contents. Of course, you want to know, what do you get for your money? Well, you get your manual and some of the Bionicle feet, which they use all the time now, but they're red, which makes it a lot more interesting. Then you've got these new jets, which I think are very interesting. They're just a new addition to the Bionicle. And I think you've got 4 of them. Yeah. Then you have, this I found kind of weird and interesting, that they have a Borak hand for the shield part of his spinner blade thing. From the Bionicle, the blue one. Then, the 9-Ra Ghost Blaster. I didn't know this, but apparently it's 2 pieces that you'll put together later. Then you've got the pump that helps shoot stuff out from it. And you can't just have a gun without the ammo. We have the new 9-Ra Ghost Blaster ammos. Now, these are new, they're not old. And they're a mix between those old spring-loaded ammos and Kodak blasters. As you can see here, this whole stick part is like a Kodak ammo, and then this part is like the front of those spring-loaded ones. The only things new are these fins that they have on the side to probably make them a lot more aerodynamic. Now, I think there's supposed to be 2. Here's the other one. Very interesting. And then, the new blades that will go on this shield. Very cool, very detailed, and very interesting. The new claws that they have on a lot of them. And the fins that go to 2 of the jets. The old Metro Nui head for the Toa Metro. And these new, I don't know why, but they've cut them in half. I guess to save making plastic and stuff. But yeah, this is obviously connecting the shield. And some of the regular body parts, the Visorak limbs, which they use all the time now. And of course, the mask.